Yo. Hello there. Eclipse GT, Top Digger, Lordman Alkeener, Commander Andrew, Mountaineer News 2 says I has returned. Welcome back. Lego Jar Jar. Sasha. How y'all doing today? We're going to continue today. We're going to continue making more green screens. More and more and more. Dragon Snake Studios, yo, what's going on? Commander Andrew says, Jar Jar, what about Palpatine versus the Younglings? Yes, that one is coming up. I still have another Megamind video at least that I have to make, because Welder X sent a big super chat for more than one Megamind video. So I have to make that first, and then I have to make the Obi-Wan vs. General Grievous, but it's 2003 General Grievous. And then comes your video, Commander Andrew, with Palpatine vs. the Younglings. Nerdman Alkiner says, I sleep. Good night, guys. Hey, well, thank you for stopping in. Wild the Hedgehog says, if Megamind was voiced by Trump, would he be called Magamind? Ha! Where's my laugh track? Commander Andrew says, I'm gonna take like 1,000,000 showers so I smell good for her. That's good, that's good, you should. You should take a shower so you smell good for your girlfriend. But you should also just take a shower because it's good to take a shower and be clean. Even if you don't have a girlfriend, you should take a shower too. Scope says, you did it, sir. Lego Jar Jar says blue milk. Extra eyes. Yo, what's going on? Extra eyes says Captain Kirk doing his silly double kick on Palpatine. When does Captain Kirk do it? Oh, you mean like a drop kick? Commander Andrew says, I tried to do it at least twice today because, you know, us men species onion out a bad smell, especially teens. Well, I mean, bad smelling body odor, a large part of it has to do with your diet. So, if you eat a lot of junk food and garbage, you do stink. That's just fact. But then there's also other things that aren't like junk food that can cause problems. Like if you eat too many onions, you can still stink anyway. You know, they can be organic onions, it doesn't matter, you're still gonna stink. Scope says, when is Davy Jones gonna fight the Emperor? Davy Jones is gonna fight the Emperor when someone sends me $66 super chat for Davy Jones to fight the Emperor. That's the answer to like basically every single crossover you could possibly think of. The answer to the question is when someone sends the super chat is when I'm gonna make the video. Halbert Films. Where have I heard of Halbert Films? I feel like I recognize Halbert Films. How you doing? How's it going? Halbert Films says, do you listen to classical music while you edit? Yes, I do. That's what I'm doing right now. Lego Jar Jar says, how many Lego Jar Jars does it take to finish a Lego set? I guess unlimited amounts, because Lego Jar Jars don't do anything by themselves. You have to move them yourself. Scope says, I will execute the order $66. That's what has to happen, yeah. Welder X says, are we still getting Megamind in Star Wars? Yes. But I need more ideas. So far people haven't given me too many ideas. I have some ideas already in my sticky notes, but Albert says, I'm doing great, bro. Hope you're doing well too. Well, I'm kind of I'm kind of doing well. I'm recently recovering from a pretty bad cough, and I thought it would be gone by today, but there's still a little bit of it left. So unfortunately, like, my voice was a lot better today. Earlier today it was a lot better. And now it's starting to get rough again. Commander Andrew says, yesterday I ate a large pizza and half of a small one because I literally am hungry. When I can have an entire feast 15 minutes before, I'm going pretty much every day. I'm taller than my dad. How tall is your dad? 5'2"? Brother X says Megamind kidnaps Obi-Wan. Darth Floppa says, can someone pay for Floppa Part 4? I'm pretty sure you can. I know you can do it, Darth Floppa. Commander Andrew says like 5'8" or something like that. So your dad's really tall then, huh? Lego Jar Jar says Disney getting no redemption arc. Top Digger says, did you hear about Ahsoka and Mandalorian Season 3 coming to 4K Blu-ray Steelbooks? Why would they even sell that as a DVD? Like, who would even want to buy that? I could understand people wanting to buy it if it was good, but Mandalorian Season 3 is not good, so... Well, there X, thank you for the super chat. He says Floppa versus Jango Fett. But Floppa's gonna have to like walk into the rain then. Do Floppa cats like to walk in the rain? Or is Floppa just gonna stay inside while Jango Fett flies away in his ship? Alright, we're adding it. We're adding Floppa vs Jango Fett to the sticky notes. Peter Christensen says, Anakin, I think Chancellor Palpatine is a meme lord. Mace, a meme lord? Well, their X says, Megamind dehydrates General Grievous. Greg Chalmers. Now, where have I seen Greg Chalmers before? I feel like I've heard that name before. Greg Chalmers. I feel like I know a Greg Chalmers from somewhere. How's it going? How you doing? Mr. G Daddy says, Booba chicken nugget mega meat. Dang. True, so true. Lego Jar Jar says the Empire Strikes Out, an all-time Lego classic. The Empire Strikes Out. Mr. G Daddy says, why does Megamind have an upside down widow's peak on his chin? It's a good question. I don't know the answer to that question. That's what the animators wanted to do. Melon Playground guy, yo, what's going on? Come on. Mr. G Daddy says, I say we raid the animator temple and ask them why they animating. Well, if you want to do that, I don't think there is an animator temple though. Mountaineer News 2 says, I have a deal for you. A deal? Alright, I'm listening. What kind of deal? Mr. G Daddy says, it is on 10 William Defoe Boulevard, Act 64. I'm pressing X to doubt. Mountaineer 2 says, remember a while ago when I asked if you would do Palpatine versus Roderick, you said he wanted $10. Versus Roderick? Wait, who's Roderick? I need you to remind me who's Roderick again. Roderick from Diary of a Wimpy Kid? Alright, I need to look this guy up again.
Greg! Greg! What are you doing? Get up! Mom and Dad have been calling you for an hour. You're about to be late.
What? Roderick? I said 10. There's no way I said $10. No. Jedi Obi-Wan Kenobi, the high ground, the limb slicer says hello there. Yo, what's going on? I'm doing pretty good. Got a late start on the stream, but that was because I was finishing up that one Titan video. Mountaineer News 2 says, you did, and I told you that I couldn't pay because I was broke. Alright, well, I'm changing what my previous self said. My past self, Roderick. What would a Roderick versus Palpatine video be like? Roderick fight. Commander Andrew says, I'm paying for Floppa's vid to make it better. Okay, thank you very much, Commander Andrew. Thank you so much. I appreciate it. Yes, the video will be better. What was originally going to be shorter is going to be maybe a little bit longer. More effort will be placed into it. I have to find more Floppa scenes. This episode brought to you by Welder X and Commander Andrew. Wait a second. Which Roderick are we going with? Are we going with animated Roderick? Or are we going with live action Roderick?
Dad, I got it for my birthday? Wait.
Brother,
Wait.
I don't even know what this is from. Maybe this isn't even an official video.
Didn't read it, did you?
look at the pictures though.
That's private.
In the bathroom.
You wouldn't! Give me that!
I'm not really sure what I could do with Roderick. There doesn't seem to be... Brian Collins says hello, bye. Hey, thank you for stopping in, Brian. ISD Imperial Destroyer says hello. You could remember me as Tarkin, Grievous, Trench, Thrawn, or High First joined, Jar Jar, British, Redcon. ISD Imperial Destroyer used to be Grievous. I'm not going to be able to remember who you are if you keep changing your name all the time. Problem with Diary of a Wimpy Kid is I have no idea what I could even do with Roderick. I've never seen this movie, and I don't really want to. And so seeing as number one, I have not seen the movie. Number two, I don't want to watch the movie. Not that I have any problem with it per se, it just doesn't interest me. So because of those things, I would say if I'm going to make a Diary of a Wimpy Kid video, I would want it to be $100 super chat, which I don't think you would be willing to pay for. But that's my price for Diary of a Wimpy Kid. Diary of a Wimpy Kid, $100 super chat. That's my price. Not a cent less. Not a cent less. ISD says, sorry, it's a habit to change my profile picture all the time, but I might stay as the Imperial Navy. Well, that's fine. As long as you don't keep confusing me. Mr. G says, could we get Bezos in the chat? Where is the bald box gremlin? Mountaineer News 2 says, yeah, because I don't have any money and I'm in school. Well, if you don't have any money, then why were you asking in the first place? Top Digger says, when does the Minecraft stream tomorrow start and what time does it end? Well, if Super Count Dooku is available, usually I start about 4:30 Eastern Standard Time. At 4:30 p.m. obviously, not a.m. And then we usually go till about 7:30 p.m. Mountaineer News 2 says, sorry, I can't give you the money. That's okay. Mountaineers 2 says so goodbye. Hey, well, thank you for being here, Mountaineers 2. Hope you have a nice night. Hopefully, I'll see you another time. Commander Andrew says I used to love Minecraft. You used to? Why? What happened? You don't like it anymore? ISD Imperial Destroyer says, Obi-Wan, I am the one that was Supreme Leader and Warlord, but Warlord first, then Supreme Leader. Mr. G Daddy says, I'm sucking ketchup off my fingers right now. Thank you, Mr. G Daddy. Let us know when you're sucking ketchup off your toes. Melon Play Your Own Guy says, probably don't like it because his girlfriend told him to stop liking it. Whose girlfriend told who to stop liking it? Oh, Minecraft. Oh, yeah, Commander Andrew doesn't like Minecraft anymore because his girlfriend said, you can't play Minecraft. I don't like Minecraft. I think Minecraft is stupid. And so he was like, oh, that's right. Minecraft is for losers. That's what my girlfriend said. I have to do what my girlfriend tells me to do. Minecraft, it's not. I like The Bachelorette. I don't like Minecraft. Minecraft is for betas. Commander Andrew says, Minecraft just started becoming dry and desperate. The updates were terrible. Terrible. And the mob votes are rigged. I played Minecraft for fun, and the updates for good back when I used to play it. Now it's trash. It's not really that much different. Top Digger says that lady ain't worth having if she doesn't like Minecraft. That's right. Your girlfriend doesn't like Minecraft? Dump her. You don't need a girlfriend that doesn't like Minecraft. A girlfriend that doesn't like Minecraft is a girlfriend that doesn't like to have fun. She's boring. She's a boring person. The only thing she wants is to take your money so she can buy a new pair of shoes, a new outfit. Oh, look at that cute dress. You're gonna wear it once, and then you're gonna put it in your closet for 10 years. And then you're gonna throw it away because it won't fit anymore because you'll be fat. Oh, I'm sorry. I'm sorry. That's a little bit. That's a little bit. I've gone a little bit too far. I've gone too far at a few places. Look, I'm sorry. Don't cry. I'm sorry. I shouldn't have said that. I'm sorry, honey. I love you. Hey, come here, give me a big hug. Top Digger says, then why don't you, huh? Oh, Commander Andrew says, my girlfriend loves Minecraft. Oh, she loves Minecraft, and you don't? Top Digger says, that accurately describes every woman I've ever met. What accurately describes? Mr. G Daddy says, good. Let the hate flow through you. Use those aggressive feelings, boy. Good. Your hate has made you powerful. Do it. Strike me down. I am unarmed. Strike me down, and your journey to the dark side will be complete. Strike me down. Palpatine lost his will to live. He told Luke to strike him down. He said, I don't want to live anymore. My empire's failing. Darth Vader failed me. He's not the apprentice that he should be. I'm depressed. I live in a dark Death Star. I wear black robes all the time. Strike me down, Luke. Get it over with. I don't want to live anymore. Strike me down. Strike me down with all of your hatred. I want to go meet the other Sith Lords in the sky. Top Digger says, women wear a dress once and then never wear it again all the time. That's right. They do. Those are dresses that someone could have worn somewhere. They should donate them. They should immediately donate them. ISD Imperial Destroyer says, I saw a post a few days ago and found it nice. Hate leads to anger, anger leads to pain, pain leads to bald. And that's true because most evil in Star Wars has no hair when evil. Well, I think Palpatine is bald because he's old, but not because he's filled with hate. And Anakin is bald because all of his hair was burnt off. Otherwise, he would have still had his hair. And Kylo Ren didn't lose his hair. Kylo Ren still had a full head of hair. So, I guess Jar Jar Binks doesn't have any hair on his head, but Gungans aren't supposed to. And Darth Maul didn't, but Darth Maul's not supposed to have hair on his head either. Instead, he got spikes on his head. Count Dooku, but, I mean, Count Dooku was old, so, like, obviously he's not gonna be having all this hair on his head either. Ventress, well, Ventress is a unique case. I think Ventress voluntarily chooses to shave off her head, which is totally different from, like, losing your hair. She intentionally cuts it all off. I'm not really sure why. Probably because it would get in the way of her cutting people up and stuff. Doesn't make you very... It's more aerodynamic, you know? Sasha... Yes, Sasha makes a good point. Kathleen Kennedy has hair. She does. Kathleen Kennedy is filled with hatred. Filled with the dark side of the Force. And yet, she still has hair. So... I think your theory has been disproven thoroughly. Also, Master Yoda is bald in, or either bald or almost bald in Return of the Jedi. Does that mean that he's also dark side? What about Mace Windu? What about Mace Windu? Mace Windu didn't have any hair. What about Ki-Adi-Mundi? Ki-Adi-Mundi didn't have any... Well, he had a little bit of hair on his head. Mr. G says it's a crappy wig made from Salacious Crumb's armpit hairs. Bro. You can't say that. That's so terrible. Melon Playground Guy says Kylo Ren isn't a Sith though, so he doesn't count. Yeah, no, he does count though. I mean, you don't have to be a you don't have to be a Sith per se. Obviously, the point that was made before was that the dark side. He says most evil in Star Wars has no hair. He doesn't say Sith, so it's not about Sith. It's just about evil. Ugh. Commander Andrew says, who is the best couple in Star Wars? And you could ship them perfectly, for example. Obi-Wan Kenobi and Padme? Okay, Commander Andrew, were you the one that did this before? Were you the one that did this before? You are not allowed to ship Obi-Wan and Padme on this live stream. Or on this channel. You understand that? I need to let you know right now that there are certain characters that are completely off limits for shipping. One of those is Obi-Wan Kenobi and Padme Amidala. Okay? So that won't be tolerated. That is illegal. You will not ship Obi-Wan and Padme on this stream. And if you will, and if you do, you will be timed out. Because Obi-Wan would never, ever do anything like that with Padme. Because Obi-Wan's heart belongs to Satine, to Duchess Satine, and it always will. It doesn't belong to Padme. He never had an affair with Padme. Also, he knew that Anakin and Padme were together. He knew they were a couple, so he wouldn't do that to someone like Anakin, okay? Anakin was his brother. He loved him. No, he wouldn't! Don't you dare ever say that ever again! Commander Andrew, you should be ashamed of yourself. I can't believe you just said that. Oh. You're not allowed to do that. Never again! Taku says, Satine is a figment of Filoni's stupid imagination. Obi-Wan was a Jedi. Yeah. Well, I mean, Obi-Wan didn't leave the order or anything. ISD says, I hope it wasn't my ISD that was used to ship them. It wasn't. Mr. G Daddy says, Salacious Crumb and Leia probably did. No. No, okay. Bro. You people need help. Taku says he acted like he would have if she asked. That is not good. Look, Obi-Wan Kenobi met her a long time ago. They met when they were really young. Obviously, you know, you can fall in love when you're really young, but then Obi-Wan found his calling as a Jedi. Or he was in process to be that. And that's it, and that was his life. Melon Playground Guy says, who you people? Question mark. I don't know. I don't know. The people that are shipping Salacious B. Crumb with Leia. Salacious B. Crumb is essentially equivalent to a parrot. So anyone who tries to ship them with like a human character, that's just sick. You're just a sick, twisted freak. You need help. Some of these people. The internet people. Melon Playground Guy says, who is Salacious B. Crumb? Salacious B. Crumb is the little creature that swings in the trees in The Mandalorian, and he's also the little creature in Episode 6, Return of the Jedi, that sits next to Jabba's tail and laughs whenever something happens. Whenever anything happens, that little creature will laugh. ISD says, if you ship people, that would be smuggling? Question mark. I suppose so. Commander Andrew says, I do not care what any of you think. Maribel Amidala and Master Obi-Wan Kenobi. I don't know who Maribel is. Maribel Amidala and Master Obi-Wan Kenobi. Now that's a ship I've never heard of before, but I think that's because there's no such character as Maribel Amidala. Amidala. Commander Andrew says it's Padme's full name. Amidala? I don't think so. ISD says the Imperial Navy will blockade the planet in order to help Jar Jar broadcast his stream. Hey, thank you very much, ISD. I appreciate it. Broadcast the stream. Broadcasted it immediately. Immediately! Block all ships going in and out of the system. We have full control of the planet now. Excellent. Good work, Commander. Very good. Now they are all within our grasp. Soon we shall rule the entire galaxy. No one will dare stand against us. With your Imperial blockade and my broadcasting equipment.
I get my hands on you, I'm gonna...
What am I missing here? I'm missing something.
Oh, don't like that, huh? Well, there's more. I'm also the intellectual dweeb dating Roxanne.
Yeah.
And we were snooping up a score!
When I get my hands on you, I'm gonna...
Commander Andrew says, what's the difference between... Really? ISD says, this reminds me of K2 and how he was dying when his last words were, you can broadcast from the tower, goodbye, and then dies from Blaster Squad. Change the world, my final message. Goodbye. Mr. G Daddy says, both have wood though. Okay, yeah. Miss Pikachu and Friends Halloween says, this is going to be good to see. I hope so. Melon Playground Guy says, I noticed the classical music is back. Best decision ever made, Jar Jar. Thank you very much, Melon Playground Guy.
Oh, don't like that.
Commander says, Jar Jar, did you like the joke? No. Melon Playground Guy. Oh, never mind. I read that already. ISD says a tree isn't straight though. Yeah, that is the thing. I mean, trees are kind of straight. It depends on which tree. Mr. G Daddy, member for 2 months. Thank you for being a member, Mr. G Daddy. He says both have wood though. Dan DeVito, don't silence me. Depends on your definition of wood, I guess. Taku says, Anal King. Okay. Bruh. Okay. Okay, chat. Time for. We need a chat reset, alright? Time to reset the chat. Everyone's got dirty mode mind today. Everyone's thinking about the pee-pee and the poo-poo right now. Not really the thing you would like. Not really the kind of thing you should be dwelling on. Melon Playground Guy says, I don't have a dirty mind. I hope not. ISD says, I don't even get it. Good. Just keep it that way. I like this song. I'm gonna play it again.
Don't like that, huh? Well, there's more.
ISD says, what? That sounds like a Minecraft drown. Well, I was drowning for a little while. I was drowning for a time. Mr. G Daddy says top 10 chimney sweeps that get possessed by a toilet gourmet lunchly meal deal. Ooh, Mr. G, you're coming up with the best video titles. You are coming up with the best video titles. I wish I could make the videos that you request based off the video titles alone, but I would have no idea how to do that. I wouldn't even know where to begin. Melon Playground Guy says, ISD Imperial destroyed the Imperial Navy, that's what we've been saying. Mr. G Daddy says, sent me a pager and we can work on my Dell 3 PC and download it so floppy disks. Huh? Huh? What are you trying to say, Mr. G Daddy? I don't even know what that means. Whatever you're trying to say is not really clicking with me. I don't know what that means. Not really sure where you're going with that. Floppy disks, pager, Dell 3, computer. I don't get it. Ah, villain music. Andrew GTV05 says, I got an idea. Alvin and the Chipmunks in Star Wars. Alvin and the Chipmunks activate the Death Star and wipe out the entire galaxy. Mr. G Daddy says, let's make some top 10 videos back in 2006. It will run at 0.4 FPS and take 2 days to upload. Saves time. EGH? Question mark? Huh? Sasha says, why do I feel like Thrawn's theme is about to start? Thrawn, yes, I remember. A once great character until the Ahsoka show ruined him. Nicholas Porter says, what did y'all think of Thrawn in Ahsoka? Thrawn was terrible in Ahsoka. The problem with Thrawn in Ahsoka is that Thrawn is an idiot every step of the way. Every single possible decision that he makes in the Ahsoka show is as stupid as you could possibly even imagine a character could be. Thrawn is a bumbling buffoon. And on top of that, he's fat, too. In Star Wars Rebels, he was always a step ahead of everyone. And also, in addition to that, he was physically fit. One of his core tenets, one of the philosophies that he had was sharp body, sharp mind. And he got rid of that in Ahsoka, apparently, which is why he acts like a dumbass throughout the entire show. Every single chance that he has to wipe out Ahsoka and Sabine, he doesn't take it. And then he acts like everything is a part of his plan. Oh, well, they got away. Well, that was part of my plan. They really don't have a chance now. I'm going to outsmart them. And then they beat him in the next episode, and then he says, well, that was also part of my plan, and I'll defeat them in the next episode. And then they win in the next episode, and he says, well, that was also part of my plan. That was all part of my plan. I've planned. What did Thrawn plan to do in the Ahsoka show? He planned to fail. He planned to lose. That's all he did. Which is why Thrawn sucks in the Ahsoka show. And that's one of the main reasons why the Ahsoka show is so bad. It's because the villains are just totally incompetent and nonsensical. Disappointing. I expect better. I expect better from Dave Filoni. And he needs to get some kind of logical editor on his team to correct him when he makes these mistakes. Dave Filoni, you must do better. I expect more from you. Dave, how could you have done this to us? Mr. G Daddy says, his whole game plan might as well have been hide in a bush and wait for Ahsoka to walk by, then poke her with a thistle. Yeah, to deflate her like she deflated that one Inquisitor in Tales of the Jedi.
Don't like that, huh? Well, there's more. I'm also the intellectual... I'm also the intellect...
There. Sasha says, Filoni, with the voice, with the voice of Sam Witwer. Filoni. Filoni! I can't really do that. I can't really do the voice. I don't think I could even get close to the Maul screaming voice. ISD says, Thrawn was in exile the whole war, and it was Ahsoka that was fighting him. He obviously gonna struggle. Huh? Huh? Are you trying? Look, ISD, you don't want to do this, okay? Do not try and make excuses for the terrible writing that was done for Thrawn in the Ahsoka show. Don't try and do it. You can just admit the reality that Thrawn is written poorly in the Ahsoka show, that he sucks in the Ahsoka show. You can do that. You can still like the character. There's nothing wrong with liking the character, but what character do you like? Nobody likes Thrawn as a character because they saw him in the Ahsoka show. They liked Thrawn before they saw him in the Ahsoka show because he was actually a good character before that. Before he was shown in the Ahsoka show, everyone already knew who the character was. That's the Thrawn that people like. And you can like that Thrawn, but don't try to defend the imposter that showed up in the Ahsoka show, because that was not Thrawn. How's that?
Oh, I am so close. I can feel it. Okay. I just have to take a step back.
ISD says, I love Rebels Thrawn overall, but I do like Ahsoka Thrawn. Commander Andrew says, that's lame melon. You should be ashamed. That's what she said. What? What? Bro. What are you doing?
Right, duh! I got you!
Nicholas Porter says, Jar Jar, are you safe? Are you alright? I am not alright. I'm not okay. I'm not okay. I'm not okay. ISD, you said something that you never should have said, but I'm just not gonna go there anymore. Mr. G Daddy says, we keep tabs on everyone that comes in and everyone who leaves. Nicholas Porter says, do you like the World Between Worlds? The only reason I initially liked the World Between Worlds was because I was hoping that Dave Filoni was going to use it to retcon the sequel trilogy so that it didn't exist. Other than that, I hate the World Between Worlds because the only thing it serves is a crutch for the writers to make anything happen that they want to. And the only thing they ever should have used it for was to eliminate the sequel trilogy. That's what they should have done. Sasha says, Star Wars fans are so easy to get angry. I know this because I am a Star Wars fan. That's right. You make me angry. You fill me with rage. ISD says, hey Jar Jar, I love Ahsoka Thrawn. Hey, that's fantastic. I'm glad you like us. I'm glad you love Ahsoka Thrawn. I'm glad you like Ahsoka Thrawn. Good for you. I hope you're happy with yourself. Mr. G Daddy says, ain't no escaping the tea and grandma's floral wallpaper and curtains. They'll get ya when you least expect it, but I've learned my lesson. Nicholas Porter says, I think the sequel's timeline is the timeline where Ahsoka is rescued from Vader. Yeah, I think so too. I think she should have died to Vader, and that would have prevented the sequels from happening. I think that is actually that's a good place to go. I like that. Have them figure that out in the next Ahsoka movie, and then Ahsoka realizes this, and she goes back to that moment to sacrifice herself for the greater good, to save the universe. She goes and sacrifices herself by fighting Vader again and facing him and dying. Mr. G Daddy says, Ahsoka Thrawn hair looked better. I don't like the weird blue hair. He kind of looked like an emo kid. Huh? Thrawn had blue hair in the show? Oh yeah, he did. Ha! He had blue hair in Rebels. I didn't even notice that. They could have kept it like that, honestly. But it was really dark blue, so it was really hard to tell. ISD says, I got Jar Jar's weak spot. Just say, I love Ahsoka Thrawn and stuff. That's been made by Disney like Kylo or Rey. Don't you dare. Don't you dare.
How?
Yeah! Isn't this great? Now there's nothing keeping us apart.
No.
Roxanne.
Sorry, I'm late.
Wow, your hair looks exciting.
Not the only exciting development of the night. Megamind's created a new hero, and I know why. Created a new hero. Created a new hero to kick it for him.
Wow.
Why?
That's a lot to take in.
It boggles.
Extremely boggled. You know, I'm sure we'll get to the bottom of who's kicking whose butt, but in the meantime.
But in the meantime, it's just you and me, baby. Sasha says, I think Ahsoka should be an animated series. I think it needs to be rewritten. I think an animated series is probably better for Dave Filoni. He seems to do well with animated series. He did a good job with Rebels, I think. I mean, it does have some problems, but for the most part, I think Rebels is fun. So maybe that's what he needs to keep doing and stay away from live action. Mr. G Daddy says, I think I know Kathleen Kennedy. She's my Halloween decoration this year. She keeps scaring all the straight men away, though. I would think that most straight men wouldn't be out on Halloween dressed up in costumes, going door to door to get candy. I think most men are at home because they're not little kids, they're not little babies, and only little babies and their moms go out to collect candy on Halloween. If you're a grown man, that's not something you should be doing. But I don't think people should celebrate Halloween at all anyway, so. But that's a whole nother story. Other Gamer says, yo, it's Other Gamer. Yo, what's going on, Other Gamer? How you doing? Mr. G Daddy said, I had some chicken nuggets. That's good, good, excellent. Melon Playground Guy says, yes, the Imperial Star Destroyer, the Imperial Navy, another one of Jar Jar's weak spots is telling him he never had a chance with Callie. Melon Playground Guy. Ah! Melon Playground Guy, how dare you! Commander Andrew says, Jar Jar, what is the worst word you can say on stream? I don't think I need to tell you the answer to that question. Mr. G Daddy says, L Jar Jar W straight men dressed as Lunchley and Michael Jackson. Dressed as Lunchley. Other Gamer says, some weird person at Walmart today said that he wants to pretend he was a little kid to get candy. He was a little kid to get candy. Well, I would steer clear of that weird person. Playground guys said, Sasha says, you scared me. I'm sorry, I meant to scare Commander Andrew. Other Gamer says, what happened with Callie? Tell me, did you ever meet back up with him? With him? With him? Bro. ISD says Jar Jar isn't gay. He loves Padme. No, actually, I don't love Padme. I never had a childhood crush on Padme. When I was younger, I did not look at Padme and it wasn't like, oh, I wish I could have Padme. I don't know. Padme was just not my style. Like, it's undeniable that Natalie Portman is a beautiful woman, or was a beautiful woman. That's undeniable, but she just, you know, I guess I would say I don't have a preference for her, but I mean, obviously she's very beautiful, was very beautiful, but just wasn't for me. Mr. G Daddy says, my uncle played Salacious Crumb. He had to fit into a 1-foot suit. Very talented actor. Wow, very impressive. So your uncle's like the smallest man in the world, huh?
To being normal.
This guy's got the best facial expressions. Commander Andrew says he loves Callie, you fools. Hold on. ISD Imperial Star Destroyer of the Imperial Navy says, this stream went from something normal, and now we're bullying Jar Jar with Thrawn and his crush Callie. Look! I told you what happened! Other gamer says, ew, that sound! That's the sound of the drowned from Minecraft, okay? Chill. Relax! So, do you want me to tell the story or not, other gamer? Huh? Alright, Commander Andrew, that's just filthy. Stop that. Other gamer says, so, what happened with Callie? Alright, fine, I'll tell you this. I'll tell you what happened. Alright? So, here's what happened. On Saturday, when my younger brother was in town, on Saturday, we went to the bar where she worked. She was not there. Also, Gordon forgot to bring his ID, which means that we couldn't buy any drinks at the bar. So instead we got some tea, some unsweetened tea. And we left after like 10 minutes because she wasn't there. But I did ask though, the next time she was going to be there. And the hostess said that she would be back the next day at about 4 p.m. So, I went back there the next day, Sunday. I went back there, and she was there, and there was Callie. I remember it like it was yesterday. I mean, it was only like last week, 2 weeks ago. Yeah, it was 2 weeks ago. So, she was there Sunday. And so I asked her how she was doing. I asked her So the last time I saw her, she had broken up with her boyfriend. So I asked her if she had a boyfriend. And she said she did, which isn't a surprise, of course, because she's the most beautiful girl on the planet, obviously. So it's only natural that she would get snatched up as soon as she was broken up with the previous boyfriend. So that was disappointing. I let her know. I asked her, hey, is it going well? So you have a boyfriend, is it going well? She said it's going well. And that's what I told her. But well, if it doesn't go well, or if the relationship fails, hey, just send me an email. Just send me an email. Or come to one of the live streams and send me a message. Otherwise, this is goodbye forever, and that's pretty much what it is. So that was too bad. It was sad, but yeah, that's it. It's done. I'll never see Callie ever again. And she's got a boyfriend. What am I gonna do, huh? Nothing. So, my hopes and dreams are smashed to bits. Beachcomber says, we all know Jar Jar is the hottest on the planet. I am, for sure. That's one of the reasons why she looked so disappointed when she found out that I was gonna ask her out. Is because she wanted me to ask her out, obviously. And but she obviously, you know, she has to be loyal to her boyfriend, you know? She's not gonna cheat on him. Which is good. That's the kind of qualities you want in a girlfriend. Anyway, so I'll never see her again, probably, unless of course she breaks up with her boyfriend sometime soon, and she thinks of me and decides to send an email, which the chances of such a thing happening is very, very low. Very, very low. It's like winning the lottery. The chances that the girl of my dreams is gonna send an email to me is very, very low. So anyway, it's all over. I cried myself to sleep that night, and I went to get help from my psychologist, and nothing works, and I'm depressed and lonely. I'm just a mess. I'm a big mess now. That's why I've been sick for like a week. I'm lovesick. I'm lovesick and sad. I'm a sad man. Sad. I'm a sad and lonely man. I'm a sad and lonely man. Anyway, I told her before I left, I said, you're the most beautifulest, wonderfulest girl that I've ever met. And yeah, that's it. That's all I gotta say about that. Will I ever meet another girl like her? Never. It'll never happen. There are no girls like her. None. It's over. Evan Gamer 575 says, "Poor Jar Jar Studios. Get better soon." Hey, thank you very much. Other Gamer says, "If it makes you feel better, I got a cough as well." That does make me feel better. I hope your cough sticks to you for another few weeks. I hope you get I hope you cough up big boogers. I hope you cough up big boogers in a napkin. Melon Playground Guy says, "She used to talk to you on the live streams when he was lonely. Then she said she had a boyfriend." Yeah. ISD says, "I find your lack of faith disturbing, Jar Jar. Stop feeling low or you'll become low. Feel high and you'll make her want you instead of you want her." I'm sorry, that's not how it works. Like I said, I'm never gonna see her again, because there's literally no way she'll ever message me. Ever. So, too bad, so sad. Goodbye forever, Callie. Yeah, goodbye forever, that's it. Other Gamer says, "What did she say to the last part?" Well, it looked like she was trying to hold back, tears. She was kind of put on the spot, and I'm hoping they were tears of joy. So I would say I left her with some good feelings. That's what I left her with, but I still left her. So, and like I said, I'm putting my foot down. I'm never gonna see her again. It's just not gonna happen. And I need to give up. I need to give up on my dreams. My hopes and dreams dashed, smashed, shattered, and I must forget about them. I must move on with my life. On to something else. Otherwise, I'll go crazy. You know? Super Pro Droid 06 says, "Did you hear that Darth Jar Jar was in Lego Star Wars multiverse type movie?" Yes, I saw the trailer for it. In fact, I made a Darth Jar Jar green screen out of that trailer like a day after it came out. Beachcomber says, "Jar Jar, you still have one hope, a new hope." Yeah, a new hope from 1977. Other Gamer said, "Did she say anything?" Well, besides thank you, she was kind of at a loss for words. ISD says, "I don't want to see negative correction. I want to see negative studios. I want to see positive studios." If you want to see positive studios, ISD, you're gonna have to go somewhere else. First, this is a negative stream today. Negativity, sadness, depression, and negativity stream. Jar Jar Studios negativity stream. Jar Jar Studios minus. It's a dry cough. Commander Andrew says, Callie gone, carry on. Yeah, that's right. Beachcomber says, the saddest Jar Jar stream. No fear, I brought with me some hope. A new hope. Yeah, thanks. A new hope. Invitation to the Castle Ball by Doug Maxwell. Other gamer says, bro, are you saying he was born in 1977? That would make him like a billion quadrillion years old. Yeah, I guess it would. Mr. G Daddy says, this is the last stream. Woo woo woo. No one said it would be like this. No one said it would be like this. This is the last stream. Woo woo woo. I hope my singing is cheering us up. Thanks, Mr. G Daddy. Big thank you, Mr. G Daddy, for this song. It really helped cheer me up. I'm really happy now. Thank you very much, Mr. G Daddy. I couldn't have done it without you. ISD says, move on, Jar Jar. I'm already moving on. I'm already moving on! Don't remind me! Everyone's just constantly tearing apart my heart. I can't take it no more. You can't do this. You can't do this to me. Oh, kiss. Look at this kiss. Oh, look, love, oh, love. Other gamer says, no, don't move on, try for her again. No! Listen, one of the worst things that you could possibly do after being told no by a girl that isn't interested or one that has a boyfriend is to continue to try to get that girl. If you do that, what will happen to you is you will be called a creep. You will be called somebody who harasses. You don't harass. You make the effort. You present yourself, and if they reject you, you move on. You forget about them, and you go on to somebody else. Do not ever, ever waste your time chasing after someone that makes it clear that they are either unavailable or not interested. Unless you want to go to jail. And that's all I have to say about that. And that's why I'm never going to see her ever again. Unfortunately. It's up to her now to make the move. And she's got a boyfriend, so she's not going to do that. Anyway. That's all I had to say about that. Random guy on the internet says, "You're such a bad editor. I hate your video. I watch every single one and enjoy them." Hey, thank you very much, random guy on the internet. I appreciate it. ISD says, "This stream just made my week. Pure comedy gold stream." Hey, thank you very much. Other Gamer says, "Don't harass, but hope for an email." That completely contradicts what you just said before. You said, "Don't move on, try for her again." Obviously, that's a contradiction to wait for an email. Because waiting for an email means that I just have to move on, because the email will never come. Period. Period! Random guy on the internet says, "About the lady thing, you won't catch me close to a woman." Ah, yes. Same with me. You won't catch me close to a woman. You won't catch me. You won't catch me dead. I won't be caught dead with a woman. Cloned by Dog Day says, "Hello, comrades." Yo, what's going on, Cloned by Dog Day? How you doing? Commander Andrew says, "Am I the only one who has a girlfriend?" Oh, sure. Just rub it in, why don't you, huh? Just tell everyone here, "Hey, I got a girlfriend. No one else has a... You don't have a girlfriend? I have a girlfriend. Hey, I have a girlfriend." Good job. Good for you, Commander Andrew. Mr. G Daddy says, "Anyone watched Beetlejuice?" Beetlejuice. I did, and it was a really fun experience at the cinema. I cried at Bob and Danny DeVito. I did not watch Beetlejuice. Didn't watch the new one. Haven't watched the old one. I don't plan on it. I've seen trailers for it and a few movie clips. It just doesn't look interesting to me. I don't really care. So I don't plan on watching Beetlejuice anytime soon. ISD says, "I never fell in love, so I'm proud to keep my money to myself, keep my life to myself, and keep control of my life." Well, you could do that and also be in a relationship, you know that, right? I mean, you can keep your money to yourself and also be in a relationship. Random guy on the internet says, "I get a virus each time I try called stressing." Huh? Mr. G Daddy says, "I'm married to my Lego. It takes time required. It requires a lot of attention. You need to be very intimate when dusting. You have to get every little molecule." Commander Andrew says, you do an impersonation to me one more time, and I'm going to rub it in. One more time. You impersonate me one more time. I'm gonna talk about my girlfriend, just to make you jealous. You know, I have a girlfriend, and she's really beautiful and smart. Your girlfriend's probably ugly. No. I'm sorry, that was too far. I went too far. Yeah. Random guy on the internet says, what did you say about Beetlejuice? I've never seen him. Other gamer says, if you do that, you'll make your girl mad because the famous saying is, what is mine is yours, huh? Yeah, well, what's mine is not yours. So, I mean, go make your own money. Go make your own money. I'll keep my money. Don't steal my money. ISD says, Jar Jar, keep to your pure gold videos. Keep up the amazing work. We love you and your videos. Hey, thank you very much. Commander Andrew says, my girlfriend is pretty, and she has red hair, and you will never meet a girl like her. Never! Bro. Commander Andrew, I have met girls that have red hair before, you know that? On many occasions. And you know, there's something that's often very common about girls with red hair, they usually tend to be kind of crazy. That's just been my experience. Most girls that I meet that have red hair are like, they've got this attitude about them, and they're like Mary Jane from Spider-Man. They're just so entitled. They think they own the world. But I guess they do because I guess guys really want to date them. So, Cad Bane says, "How are you still a mod though?" Yeah, Commander Andrew, how you still? Random guy on the internet says she's probably ugly. Speaking facts. Princess Unicorn, yo, what's going on? Welcome back. How you doing? Princess Unicorn says, "Did Andrew forget Cadmus has a girlfriend?" He doesn't just have a girlfriend, he has a fiance. Other gamer says, Jar Jar, you should be happy because if you were with Callie, you would have to share your beautiful channel with her. I wouldn't have to share shit with her. She'd have her own YouTube channel. Also, I would have no problem. I would have no problem showing off my girlfriend on my YouTube channel. Mr. G Daddy says, all gingers I know are mad except one of them. Yeah, they're usually they usually have very bad tempers. But I think that's just because of the halo effect. You know, red hair is unique, and so because of unique features, people will treat certain people with more deference, and that's what gives women their entitlement mentality, is because there are so many men that will just give everything, like simps. They will literally give everything to a woman, even if she hasn't done a single thing for them. And so that's where that entitlement mentality is generated from. It is mostly men's fault that women are like this. that they expect you to do almost everything for them with very little in return. Now, this isn't true of all women, and I think it's more so extreme it seems more extreme because of social media, because you always see the worst things on social media, because that's what will make it to the top. That's what sticks out to people. And so, naturally, because of that, but I mean, it also has a negative feedback loop, and that is that when other women on social media, as well as other men, I mean, the same thing is true of men as well. So don't think I'm singling out like a particular sex all by themselves, but this is what's true of women is also true of men. Like, the same principle still applies, that when women see other women behaving in a certain way and getting rewarded for it or getting away with it, it does work in their minds that that's a way in which they should be able to behave and do. You know, if a woman is throwing a tantrum and she gets rewarded for it, and like I said, this is just human nature. This applies to men as well. If men see other men getting rewarded for certain behaviors, they're going to want to do those behaviors. For example, men will see other men do things like pump and dump, and they'll see men get rewarded with sex for behaving in certain ways. And so then they will begin to behave that way so that they can get sex too. And so there's a negative feedback loop with that. And I think if people were more aware of it and their own psychology, then perhaps they wouldn't do these things, but I don't know. Maybe they'd be less likely to do these things. Mr. G Daddy says, I have curly hair. When in secondary school, 12 through 17, people would always want to touch my hair. It was an annoyance, but it stopped eventually when I was around 16. You have to get through things. Princess Unicorn says, why you put my name in quotations, random? Random guy on the internet says, I want to play Hoi 4, but none of my buds are online for it. I need more water. Okay, that's a little bit better. Barely, though. Barely. Princess Unicorn says, also I got done watching Transformers 1. Good movie if you're a Transformers fan. Well, that's good to hear. A lot of the sequels and stuff of recent have been kind of trash, so it's nice that at least some franchise somewhere is enjoying themselves. Because we know Star Wars fans don't get to enjoy Star Wars movies anymore. Random guy on the internet says, Princess Unicorn says, I don't know how to light your user in a sentence. Huh? Light your user? Other gamer says you should do a video with Venom. Venom! With that Venom! I should do Eminem. Eminem versus Palpatine. Should I... That's an awfully hot coffee pot. Should I drop it on Palpatine? Probably not. On behalf of all the clankers out here, yo Palpatine, F you! Droid writes. Droid writes. Princess Unicorn says, I'm a redhead, or once was. Princess Unicorn used to be a redhead. But, did you behave like a redhead, though? Did you act like a redhead? Or were you nice to people? Cad Bane says, Andrew, there are beautiful and ugly people of every existing natural colored hair and skin color. Pretty sure I've seen some red hair exceptions to your all red hair are beautiful. Well, Commander Andrew, I think you're a bit biased because you think you're thinking that all redheads look like your girlfriend, but I can assure you that I have seen some really ugly redheaded women before. So it's not all of them. They're not all beautiful, unfortunately. Hey, not everyone can be beautiful, alright? I'm not the most beautiful person. Well, it's subjective. It's subjective. Hey, some people are like me. I'm really beautiful. People just can't see it, that's all. I'm really beautiful. I'm really very beautiful. Just people just can't see it, that's all. Other gamer says, are you talking about Eminem the rapper, or is he some Star Wars person? Eminem the rapper? Venom. Yo, that's an awfully hot coffee pot. Should I drop it on Palpatine? Probably not. Princess Unicorn says, I do have a short temper, though I had dyed red hair and people used to love it. I stopped because hair got brittle and dry, and I hate dyeing it over and over again. That's understandable. I have dyed my hair a few times, and I will say it's kind of a pain. Because, yeah, the hair does dry out, and also in addition to that, I mean, it's just a little bit too much to deal with, so. Although I think last year I got highlights, so I'll do it every once in a while, but not very often though. Other gamer says, first you say you're not really beautiful, then 1 minute later you say you really are beautiful. Because I really am beautiful. You know, other gamer, you've seen me before. I'm beautiful. Are you gonna say that I'm lying? I'm very beautiful. Beautiful enough that, okay, hey, we're gonna tell a story. I'm gonna tell you a story. This is a true story, by the way. This is a true story. A true story. Not a fabrication. This is real. I don't care what anyone says. This happened to me. I'm gonna tell you my story. Alright? This is how beautiful I am. Listen, this is how beautiful I am. Okay, so it was back when I was working as a manager. I was working as an assistant manager for a restaurant, and we had a waitress. We had a waitress that came to work there. She was really cute. She was really cute. Oh, she was so cute. She was only there for like a couple months, and then she quit to do, I don't know, but anyway, she was gone for a while. Well, she came back like 6 months later with her mom, and I was doing my work as I usually do, and I saw her in the window, and I waved hi to her. I said hi to her, and she told one of the waitresses to ask me to come out to the table. And at first I was kind of nervous because I was like, oh, it was something wrong with the food, because I'm the assistant manager, and so anytime there's an issue with the food, obviously, you know, everyone's got, if they got complaints, the complaints come to me. So I'm kind of nervous because of that. And so I walk over and I ask her how she was doing, and I said hi to her mom, and then she took out her phone and she said, I want to get your number. And so she got my number. She asked for my number, and I told her that I don't usually bring my phone to work, so my phone is at home, so I'll message her when I get back home. So she sent me a text, and so long story short, she asked me out on a date, and she told me that she would pay for it. She said, my treat. She asked me, she came to the restaurant, called me over to the table, asked for my number, asked me out on a date, and said she would pay for it. That's how beautiful I am. I'm just letting you know. That was the first time that ever happened to me, by the way, so it really stuck in my mind.
To be normal.
Now you say, was she as cute as Callie? No, but she's like second. She's like second place. If I had to rate the girls, although I met her before I met Callie, so at the time she was the one of the cutest girls I'd interacted with. She wasn't, and it was more notable. It was more notable for me. It stuck out to me more because she wasn't short. She was tall. I really like that, because I like tall women. I like tall women. I'll go for a tall woman any day. The only issue is that tall women generally are not a huge fan of me, but I'm a fan of tall women though. But she stuck out to me though because she was tall. She wasn't taller than me, but she was like about my height. So random guy on the internet says, bro, you're so lucky. No lady has come up to me and asked for my phone number. Not even my social skills will hold me up. Well, okay, I guess I should finish the rest of the story. And this is where I guess some of my story breaks down, because I guess technically I I guess technically I'm not as beautiful as I thought, because look, okay, here. I need to explain this to you. Alright. Number 1. She came to the restaurant. She asked for my number. She asked me out on a date. She said that she would treat me to a meal sometime. She said she wanted to take me out. I said that sounds good. And then the day that we were supposed to go on the date, she never messaged me. So I guess she got cold feet or something. Cause I asked her if we were still gonna go on the date, and she never answered back. So so I guess I was beautiful enough to ask for my number and ask out on a date, but not beautiful enough to actually show up to the date. So that's the rest of the story. The rest of the story is she never showed up. The rest of the story is she decided that she wasn't gonna she decided that she was just gonna ghost me. I don't know why. Maybe she ran into a guy that she thought was hotter, and so she was like, you know what, I'll just go out with this guy instead. Mr. G Daddy says maybe she was not drunk. She was 18. Other gamer says it was a prank. Well, if it was a prank, I don't know who it was for, because I didn't really know her that well, and I didn't know any of her friends. And usually when you play a prank on someone, you record their reaction or something like that. So it wasn't a prank. It was just simply this. She felt something in the moment, and she acted on it, and that resulted in her getting my number and asking me out. And then the day of the date, she didn't really feel like it, and that's the reason why. Also, I know she wasn't drunk because she was there with her mom, and she was there with her mom, okay? She was not drunk. She was there with her mom. Her speech was not slurred. Her eyes were not glazed over or glassy. She wasn't speaking weird. She wasn't stumbling out of the restaurant. She wasn't drunk, alright? It's very obvious she wasn't drunk. And what mother would let her child get stone cold drunk and then go to the restaurant to ask out, their crush? Mr. G Daddy says, pretty sure 17 is drinking with a guardian and 18 is buying your own. Not in the United States of America, no. Maybe in England, I don't know. Commander Andrew says, Jar Jar, I have to go text my girlfriend, so bye, have a good stream. Hey, thanks, Commander Andrew. You go have fun with your girlfriend, okay? Yeah, you go have fun. Give her a kiss on the cheek. Tell her it's from me, okay? Random guy on the internet says, I'm out for right now. Hey, thank you for being here, random guy on the internet. Hope you have a nice night. Mr. G says some people don't even know their own laws right now. ISD says kiss from Jar Jar. Are you trying to cheat his girlfriend? Other gamer says how old were you? I think it was like 4 years ago. It happened like 4 years ago. No. 3 years ago. That happened 3 years ago. Because I was still working at that one restaurant. I hadn't worked at the bar yet, so. But yeah, her name was Anastasia. Her name was Anastasia. She was perfect. She had the perfect. There are two preferences that I have in a woman. Two main preferences. One is the lips. I like those kissable lips. And the second is the height. Those two preferences, that's what Anastasia had, and that's what Callie had. The rest of the features matters less to me. You know, are her boobs big? Are they small? I mean, nah, that's not really a big deal to me. The two best, my two greatest preferences. I want her to be about my height, preferably, and I like the full lips, the full kissable lips. Everything else is negotiable. Cad Bane, yo, what's going on? ISD says 21 is the drinking age for USA. So much for the land of the free, because from what I hear, 14 in Germany, but that's for beer, I think. Dang. You're letting your kids drink beer at 14 years old in Germany? Bro. What are those kids doing? They're drinking beer at 14 years old? Mr. G says, I got asked out once ages ago. Didn't know how to respond, so ignored and went about my days. Every time I saw her, there was this awkward feel. She moved on though, which is good. Why'd you ignore her asking you out? Cad Bane says, didn't I say hi before today? I think you did, but I just forgot. So far, okay, the stream has been going for about 2.5 hours, and nobody has given me a Megamind idea yet. Give me a specific Megamind idea. Come on. Come on, chat. Help me out. Think. Cad Bane says, "Aw, he missed me." Yes, I did. I did miss you. I missed you, Cad Bane. Princess Unicorn says, "I walk away for 1 minute and Commander Andrew and Jar Jar kissed." No, no. Did not. I would never kiss Commander Andrew. Gross. ISD says, "Once you turn 18 in England, you can do whatever you want." I guess that's why everyone runs around stabbing each other in London, right? ISD, even in the US, once you turn 18, you can marry a 40-year-old if you wanted to. If you turned 18, you could marry. If you turn 18 in the USA, you can marry a 100-year-old if you want to. Princess Unicorn says Jar Jar has 2 loves, Linderman and Cad. Wait, Cad is taken. Never mind. Well, I'm hoping Lerdman, once he's done with his driver's license course, will send lots of money again. I hope so. I see him almost every stream, so hopefully he does in the future, like he did before. Mr. G Daddy says, "Wasn't ready for a relationship. I also find it hard to show love through emotions. Working on bettering myself every day since COVID. Doing better now." That's kind of a strange thing to say. Wasn't ready. Most of the time when I hear people say that they weren't ready for a relationship, I just think that sounds like bullshit, I think. Princess Unicorn says, "Here's a Megamind idea. Megamind versus Palpatine." No! I need specific... something more specific. Not just like Megamind versus Palpatine. I mean, like, take a specific moment from the Megamind movie and, like, fit it in. Find a place where it fits in really well with, like, a Star Wars... like, a line that someone says in Star Wars or something like that. You know? ISD says, "My phone's about to die, so I gotta go. Goodbye." Hey, thank you for being here, ISD. Hope you have a nice night. Melon Playground Guy says, "Megamind versus Boba Fett." Stop! Stop it! I told you, I need specific details, okay? Not versus videos, okay? I'm trying to make... You know the video I made called Syndrome Wars? I'm trying to make that, but with Megamind. So I need specific, like, little moments. I need little moments that I can put together with Megamind. Other gamer says, my friend's parents got married really young in the US. Her mom was 16 and her dad was 19 or 21. I can't remember what she said. Yeah, that is true. In some states you can get married at 16. I think in France you can get married at 15 or something. Which is kind of crazy. Hold on, let me look that up. I'm pretty sure you can you get married at 15 in France? And what is what's the earliest age you can get married? Okay. Okay, it is 18. It's not 15. But or if you have parental consent, you are between 16 and 18 years old. Okay, so you could even get married at 16 in France as well. Wait, what? Bro! Bro! How is this? That makes no sense. The age of consent in France is 15 years old, but you can't get married until you're 16. Bro. What's going on in France? So you can just do the deed, right? You can just do the deed in France. But you can't get married yet. No. No marriage yet. But you could still do the deed. That's crazy. What's going on in France? Bro, I know they're known for like I know they're like the romance country, but I mean really. Cad Bane says, told you the cough wouldn't be completely gone by today. Okay, you're right. Cad Bane, you were right. Princess Unicorn says, that's how I met my boyfriend. I went back to school after getting fed up with working retail. He fell for who I was, and now I'm happy with him. Ah, that's beautiful. What a beautiful story. Princess Unicorn says, Jar Jar, wait, I got it. Megamind presses the wrong button and blows up the Death Star. Melon Playground Guy says, well, I'm glad I'm not in France. Why? Why are you afraid? Are you afraid someone's gonna grab you and have their way with you? Listen, the R word, I'm not gonna say the word because YouTube doesn't like it, but the R word is still illegal in France, okay? So, like, if you were in France, it's not like something bad would happen to you just because you were in France. Alright? The age of consent is low. That doesn't mean you have to consent. You could still refuse. You could still choose not to. Okay? That's just the age of consent. You can choose not to consent. I would highly recommend that you don't. But it doesn't mean that if you're in France, you're just gonna be. Doesn't mean there's just people that are just gonna grab you and take you back to their place. They're just gonna grab you, throw you into their car. But it's legal in France. But in France, it's legal. That's not what's gonna happen. I'm glad I don't live in France. Otherwise, I'd get taken. Someone would want to grab me and use me for their pleasure. Let's see. Let's see. European countries' age of consent. Okay, we got some crazy numbers here. The age of consent is 14 in Austria, Bulgaria, Estonia, Germany, Hungary, Italy, and Portugal. 14 years old. Dang. That's... You thought it was crazy that France was like that. Well, guess what? Italy and Germany and Hungary and Bulgaria and Austria, they got you beat. It's the age of consent is 15 in Croatia, the Czech Republic, Denmark, Greece, Poland, Romania, Slovakia, Slovenia, and Sweden. The age of consent is 16 years old in Belgium, Lithuania, Latvia, the Netherlands, Great Britain. That's the British. Spain, Finland, and Luxembourg. Luxembourg, is that a country? Isn't that a city? Is Luxembourg a country? I thought it's a country. What? I never even knew Luxembourg was a country that existed. Okay. Learned something new. Sasha says, it's 4 a.m. in Ukraine now, so I'm going to bed. Bye. Hey, good night, Sasha. Hopefully I'll see you on the next one. Thank you for being here today. Other Gamer says, 14, by the time I have my wedding planned, I can get married. That is crazy. Yeah, that is pretty crazy. Although these are just age of consents, which is not the same as the age of marriage. Although I would think that realistically the age of marriage should be the same as the age of consent. 17, the age of consent is 17 in Cyprus, and then it's 18 in Ireland and Malta. The majority of countries set their ages in the range of 14 to 16 years old. Only 4 countries, Cyprus, Ireland, Turkey, and the Vatican City, set an age of consent higher than 16. Speaking of Europe, we're speaking about Europe here. Wow. That's quite a culture shock, isn't it? What do you think? What do you think should be the age of consent? That's quite a culture shock. Is that what people are doing in other cultures? How dare you speak ill of other cultures? How dare you? You want to speak down on them for what? What have they done? Oh, sure. You think American culture is better than everyone else's, huh? Is you're just one of those filthy colonizers. One of those filthy colonizers. You think Americans are better than everybody else. You think that Americans have everything figured out and everyone else is dumb, huh? Melon Playground guy says it should be 18. How dare you speak ill of other people's cultures, Melon Playground guy. Alright, let's see. Let's go. Okay, those were European countries. Now let's go to Africa. What is Africa's age of consent? Let's see. African age of... Okay, let's see. Age of consent in Africa. Where is it? Alright. In Algeria, it is 16. In Angola, it's 14. Burkina Faso is 15. Botswana is 18. Cameroon is 16. Cape Verde is 16. Chad is 16. Niger is 13. Hey, that's kind of young, isn't it? Hey, Niger, isn't that a little bit kind of young, you know? Sudan is 13 and 12. Okay, well, that's a little bit young, don't you think? You know? Other gamer says, I think 21 should be the age. Why? Why 21? Bruh. 21 is... I would say 21 is way too old. I mean, most countries are letting people drink alcohol and serve in the military, but you can't have sex until you're 21 years old. That's nuts. That is actually crazy. Yeah. Age of consent at 21? Absolutely not. Alright? That's a number that is a little bit, just a little bit too high. Okay, that's just a little bit too high. Alright? I think there's literally only one country in the entire world that has age of consent at 21 years old. I think that's South Korea. And their birth rate speaks for itself. South Korea's population is imploding. There's literally going to be like half the amount of South Koreans that there are in a couple decades, because they are not having any kids at all in South Korea. Levon Johnson, yo, what's going on? Princess Unicorn says, I met a lot of dumb people, so yeah, one of my cousins was 18 when she got pregnant. She has 7 kids now. Wow. Okay. Good for her. She got 7 kids. She's making up for all the women that aren't having any kids at all. She's doing extra work. That's a hard working mama right there. Melon Playground guy says, Africa make me proud. Are you proud now, Melon Playground guy? I was surprised. A lot more African countries had a higher age of consent than I thought. Although there were some that had extremely low ones. Personally, I think 16 is a good minimum. But I think 16 should only be allowed in cases of marriage. And that's one of the big issues here. I think a lot more damage is done to young people when they engage in those kind of activities without a safeguard like marriage, because marriage can protect people by law. Particularly, I mean, honestly, it mostly just protects women. Marriage can be a very good safety net because it lends to protection because of the split of assets and stuff like that, which are most often. But anyway, besides that, like, I don't think that teenagers should be engaging in those activities without being married. That's what I think. I don't think that I don't think that anyone should be engaging in that kind of stuff without being married. So I am not for the free and open sexual expression, because I think it lends to a lot of heartbreak and harm and pain and suffering. Unnecessary pain and suffering is caused by people just, you know, effing around. So, Princess Unicorn says the problem is some of those kids are from different fathers. Ah, okay. Yeah, I mean, that's disappointing. Those poor kids. But I mean, throughout most of human history, I mean, I think 16 is a pretty even in between. I think obviously some of these countries that have their age of consents at like 13, 14, 15, I think that's a little bit too young. And then other countries are like 18 to 21. I think that's too old. I think there's a in between. I think 16, 17, 18 is like the perfect spot. Because if you raise it any higher, like I said, all you get is like a severely collapsing birth rate. Let's see, what's age of consent in South Korea? Oh, okay. I guess they changed it recently. It's not 21, it's 20 years old. According to South Korea's Criminal Act, Article 305, age of consent in South Korea is 20 years old. This is one of the oldest age of consent in the world. Dang. Model Cars Weekly, yo, what's going on? Mr. G Daddy says, we have ventured into the unknown now. There's no telling which way we are going. Pick your Chaku wisely? Or Chaku? What the heck is that? What even is that? I don't even know.
Oh, your hair looks exciting.
Cad Bane says, I don't know, but I had a lot of fun reading people's reactions and comments watching the brain rot video Jar Jar made of Ahsoka and me. I had fun making that video as well. Although, like I said, I do recognize the shortcomings of it. I still haven't perfected the brain rot formula, obviously, so I still need to improve it. Model Cars Weekly says, what are you guys talking about? Well, we were talking... I don't know where it started. I don't remember what comment started it off, but we were talking about... Oh, we were talking about ages in which you could drink, and then it went from the age in which you could drink to the age of consent. And so we were looking up different countries' age of consent laws. And you're always gonna get some spicy, controversial talking points when you bring up age of consent, because you know everyone's always freaking out about, you know, this and that. Mr. G Daddy says, was it Gone with the Wind or Sound of Music that had Nazis? It was definitely not Gone with the Wind, because Gone with the Wind was about this, was about it was during the Civil War and post-Civil War. So it was definitely the Sound of Music. If there is any in the Sound of Music, I don't even know. It's been such a long time since I've seen that movie, and I saw it as a kid, and I hated it because I absolutely despise musicals with every fiber of my being. I absolutely hate. I hate musicals. I hate watching people break into dance and song in their every ordinary day lives. I absolutely despise musicals. I hate plays. I hate those things. And I can't really think of any exceptions to what I just said. There are no movies I can think of where people like do song and dance and I actually enjoyed watching it. Musicals suck. They are terrible. And musicals are like the Barbie dolls of movies. Like, musicals are made specifically only for women to watch. Women like musicals. Men do not like musicals. Period. End of story. That's it. The only demographic that musicals appeal to is the female demographic. It's like Pride and Prejudice. Now, the only exception I could possibly give for musicals is I could watch an opera. I could watch an opera, but not a musical. Not like High School Musical or the Newsies or the Newsboys, whatever the heck it's called. And I can stomach Disney animated films with musicals. That's not as ridiculous to me because it's an animated film, so my suspension of disbelief is elevated. And they can do so much more interesting things, I think, with like Disney and I liked Aladdin. But, I wasn't a big fan of Snow White or Sleeping Beauty or, a lot of the classics. I didn't really like them that much, which, I mean, the answer should be obvious. It's because I'm a guy and those are made for little girls. And little girls are what? They're female, exactly. So, like, Disney fantasy films like Sleeping Beauty and Snow White and what is it, Beauty and the Beast, those are made for women. Women like those things. I always hated those movies. I hated those movies. I hated musicals. I remember the one time I went to see Frozen in the theaters, and I was pissed because I thought, I don't know why I thought this. I think it was just because of the poster art. I went in blind. I didn't even realize that it wasn't. I thought it was like a Pixar film. I thought it was going to be like a Pixar film. And then every 5 seconds they were breaking into song, and I was like, I hate this movie. I absolutely hate this movie. Why did I pay a ticket for this movie? But I didn't realize at the time. Like I said, I thought it was going to be like a Pixar movie. And so I was like, oh, this will be fun. And I mean, I should have known better. Cad Bane says, Ahsoka loves Frozen. It bores me. I've never watched the full movie. I always fall asleep. I don't blame you. It is not a very fun movie. It is kind of boring. Like, when I was growing up, my favorite Disney movies were like Treasure Planet and what was that Atlantis? What was that Atlantis movie or something? And those movies were actual movies. They weren't musicals. I know this was DreamWorks, but I liked Iron Giant. And then I liked Pixar movies because they were actually movies. Cad Bane says Moana is all right. I did like it. From the clips that I've seen, I would probably like Moana as well. I don't think I would hate Moana. But as far as live action musicals go, like I'd say 90% of them are just absolutely despicable. I would give them a 0 out of 10 and spit on them, and I would burn every single copy of every single one of them. Mr. G Daddy says Treasure Planet is underrated. Cyborg was so great. Treasure Planet really, it blew me away as a kid. Like my imagination soared with Treasure Planet. I loved Treasure Planet. When I saw Treasure Planet, I wanted a sequel. I wanted to see a part 2. I wanted the movie to be longer, but it was over so fast, and I really loved Treasure Planet. Even though it's not exactly an original concept. I mean, it's literally just like the Treasure Island, it's the Treasure Island story, except it's adapted to space. But I think they did a really good job with it. And I wish they had made a second one, but maybe they wouldn't have made a very good second one, I don't know. Model Cars Weekly says Atlantis is good, it's very underappreciated. I actually haven't seen it in a long time either. And I think Prince of Egypt, I could probably do Prince of Egypt as well. Is that one even musical at all? Mr. G Daddy says, I'm sure you would like Hunchback of Notre Dame. It's a great film. I did not like it when I saw it as a kid. And after I seen clips of it again, I mean, I could probably appreciate some aspects of it a little bit more, but I didn't really like it. Model Cars Weekly says, do you like the play Hamilton? I don't think I've seen it, but I probably wouldn't like it if it's a musical. Mr. G Daddy said, Cad Bane says, Hunchback of Notre Dame is really good in my opinion. Mr. G Daddy said, I had same aspect. When I rewatched older films I didn't like nowadays, I enjoyed them a lot more. Cad Bane says, I was scared of Froyo when I was a kid. Like, genuinely scary guy. Melon Playground guy says, I'm getting tired of Battlefront 2. I'm playing Melon Playground. Hey, don't worry. Soon enough, I'll be playing Battlefront 2 with you as well. Just you wait.
Sorry, I'm late. Sorry, I'm late.
Wow. Wow. Sorry I'm late. Wow. Other gamer says, if you were to sing a song, would YouTube be mad because, I mean, you aren't technically playing it? There is a chance. There is a chance. It depends on how strict the copyright is. If it's a relatively new song, you could probably not get away with singing the song. But if it's an older song, you probably could get away with just singing it, as long as you didn't play any music that sounded similar enough for the system to recognize it as a cover song. Cad Bane says, Jar Jar, are you putting Megamind and Roxanne having a date at Naboo, like Anakin and Padme? Yeah, I was thinking about that, yeah.
Sorry I'm late.
Carter 08 says, Misa got an idea, Toza. I'd love to hear it. What's your idea? Mr. G Daddy says, also another film that not much people talk about is Where the Wild Things Are. Had James Gandolfini and was a great movie. Loved it back then and still love it now. Where the Wild Things Are. Where the Wild Things Are. The Wild Things. Carter 08 says Super Count Dooku vs. Silver the Hedgehog. Bro, I thought you were gonna give me a Megamind idea. That's what I'm looking for, Megamind ideas. I need Megamind ideas. Although I would definitely make Silver the Hedgehog versus Super Count Dooku if someone sent the super chat for it. I will definitely make that. $66 for Silver the Hedgehog versus Super Count Dooku. I'll make it. Melon Playground guy says, Jar Jar, please stop talking like a robot. I'm sorry, I can't help myself. I can't help myself because I'm still sick and my voice is broken. My voice box is busted. Mr. G Daddy says Markiplier is Metroman trying to get Megamind to watch his movies. Melon Playground guy says that's why you're coughing. No, I'm coughing because I'm talking too much. And I'm talking too much because I'm streaming. Carter says a Megamind idea, eh? Yes. You saw my latest video, right, Carter? I want more ideas like that. You know, Titan blows up the Hosnian system. That one's done. I need more Megamind ideas. I've been making tons of Megamind green screens, but I haven't really figured out exactly what I'm gonna do with all of them. I have an idea what I'm gonna do with this guy, though. Carter08 says, Misa got an idea. You got one. Don't say something like, bro. No. I was just about to say, don't say something like Megamind versus so-and-so. That's not an idea, okay? That's so vague. I mean, like, look, I'll give you an example of what I'm looking for, alright? Let's go. View my channel. Videos. Let's roll down. Where is it? There's a video I made recently enough. It's called Syndrome Wars. This one right here.
Hey, dog!
Syndrome Wars. This is the kind of video I want to make. The kind of Megamind video I want to make. Little moments. Little moments in Star Wars with different characters, okay? So, those are the kind of ideas that I'm looking for. Model Cars Weekly says, the stream was supposed to end a while ago. Oh, you're right, it was. Well, we'll go for just a tad bit longer. Other Gamer says I would give you an idea, but I don't know anything about Star Wars. Jar Jar Studios replace Palpatine with Megamind in the scene where Palpatine tells Anakin he's a Sith Lord. I'm the other guy. What did you say? Oh, that's good. That's a good idea. Carter08 says Megamind blows up Alderaan. Bro, we already blew up some planets though. I don't want to blow up more planets. We already had Titan blow up the entire Hosnian system. I guess Megamind could also destroy Alderaan. So today I made like this coconut banana pudding. It was really good actually. For a first time I was surprised at how well it turned out. Coconut banana pudding. It was really good. It was really good. It probably would have even been better if I was if I had gotten what was I missing? I needed more lime juice, I think. Lime or lemon juice. I need more of it. I needed more of it. But it was really good. I need to learn how to put together more of that kind of stuff. Megamind wins the pod race. Taku says never watched a Megamind. It's a good movie. It's a good movie. It's worth a watch. It's a fun movie. Megamind wins the pod race. You already said that.
Roxanne!
Sorry I'm late.
Roxanne!
Carter08 says, Megamind 2 though, we don't talk about it. Other Gamer says, I need to watch Star Wars so I can understand all this foreign language y'all talk. Look, Other Gamer, look at me, look at me. Hey, Other Gamer, look at me. I know you have time to watch Star Wars. Just go watch it. I know you have time to play games and watch movies. It doesn't take that long to watch the Star Wars movies. Just watch them. You don't have to like them. Just watch them. It's required. It's required watching. You have to watch it. Okay? These are classic movies. Classic movies from a more civilized age. And you have to watch them. It's part of school now. Okay? It's part of school. You have to watch them. Other Gamer says that I don't really have time. I know that's bullshit. You're not busy. I know you don't have that much time. You do have that much time. You're not that busy. Do it when you're babysitting a child, you know? Put on Star Wars, watch the Star Wars episodes. Other Gamer says, how can you talk? You still haven't watched Harry Potter. I've seen every single Harry Potter movie. Okay, I just haven't watched them all recently. Alright, and I've been rewatching them recently. Okay, but I've seen them before. Other Gamer says, I can't because I'm babysitting. Bullshit. You can while you're babysitting, you can put on Star Wars. Simple, problem solved. Other Gamer says, since when? How is that school? You have to. You have to do it. How are you going to get cultured if you don't watch the Star Wars movies? Model Cars Weekly says there are 9 Star Wars movies broken up into 2 different trilogies. What? No! Model Cars Weekly, there are 9 Star Wars movies broken up into 2 different trilogies? No, there aren't. There are 9 Star Wars movies broken up to 3 different trilogies. A trilogy. What is a trilogy? 3. A trilogy has 3 movies in it. A trilogy. 3 movies. So if there's 9 movies, that means there's 3 trilogies. Not 2 trilogies. Other gamer says, I can't because I won't be able to pay attention to the annoying child and the TV. Look, you don't have to... Bro, all you have to do is watch the movie. If you get distracted by the little kid, you can rewind the movie. You can rewind the movie. When you're interrupted and you have to do something else, you can go back and rewind, you know, back to where you were before. Even better, you don't even have to, I mean, modern day convenience does, you don't even have to rewind. You can just click on the point at which you stopped watching the movie, and you can just go back to that. Other gamer says, the kid likes to play outside. Well, then don't watch the movie when the kids are outside. Watch them when the kids are inside. You need to... Yeah, I'm gonna lose it. You're gonna make me lose it. I'm gonna lose my mind. I can't. The kids want to play outside. Okay, they don't want to play outside all the time. I just can't randomly watch a movie in the middle of the day. People do it all the time. You don't have to watch all of them. Just watch one. Other gamer says they don't really come inside. Okay, alright. You're just making up excuses now. I don't want to hear it. Don't want to hear your excuses anymore.
I'm late.
Wow, your hair looks exciting.
Megamind.
Enjoy each other's company.
Upside down world.
To being normal.
Other gamer says, okay, do you want me to listen to you yell or should I go watch Star Wars? Well, you can listen to me for a little while longer because the stream will end eventually, and when the stream ends, then you can go watch Star Wars. But while the stream is going, you can't leave. You have to stay here. You can watch. Look, the stream is not up forever. You can watch Star Wars anytime, but you can't always watch me stream. So you might as well just stick around for the stream. Mr. G Daddy says, for some reason in LEGO Star Wars 3 on the front cover they use the old model for Grievous even though the one in the game is the new model. Quite odd. In some promotional material they also use the old one. That is odd. That's strange. Who are we gonna fire? Who are we going to fire because of this?
Roxanne!
Sorry I'm late.
Wow! Roxanne!
Sorry I'm late.
Wow, your hair looks exciting. Wow, your hair looks exciting.
Megamind.
Enjoy each other.
Mr. G Daddy says, no, they knew the power of the old Grievous was stronger than the new one. They knew. Monocars Weekly says, it's okay, Other Gamer. It isn't the first time I've been harassed on one of his live streams. Other Gamer says, I'm not staying up till 1 o'clock to watch Star Wars. I have things to do. You have to! You have no choice! Other Gamer, I demand. I command you. You must watch Star Wars Episode 1 tonight, or else you're gonna be in big trouble. Other Gamer said, bro, I have things to do tomorrow. Bro, I got things to do. What do you gotta do tomorrow? What do you have to do tomorrow? Tomorrow's Saturday. Saturday. You have literally nothing to do Saturday. Nothing. Absolutely nothing. You're not gonna be doing anything tomorrow. What are you doing tomorrow, huh? I got a full day, bro. I got a full day. Like what? What? Like what? What are you gonna do? Are you gonna watch? This is what your day is gonna consist of. You're gonna wake up. You're gonna wake up late. You're gonna wake up late. It's gonna be like 10 a.m. And you're gonna run downstairs in your pajamas, in your onesie. You're gonna run downstairs in your SpongeBob onesie, and you're gonna sit and you're gonna plop your ass down in the kitchen, and you're gonna pour yourself a bowl of Lucky Charms while you watch Saturday morning cartoons. You're gonna watch Saturday morning cartoons. Mr. G Daddy says Star Wars should be curriculum. It's too powerful not to be taught. That's true. It's true. It should be in schools. Alex Nunn says, Jar Jar, I was practicing basketball for a while. Good. Excellent. Mr. G Daddy says, go pour yourself a bowl of Lunchable while watching your cartoons. You're gonna have a bowl of Lunchables. Lunchables. Get it? Lunchables. Lunchly. Oh, Lunchly. Lunchlies. Oh, yeah. Other gamer says, I have to wake up early, 7 a.m. I don't have stairs. I don't eat cereal. I don't watch movies in the middle of the day. I have to ride, then clean, tack. Then I have to go to a volunteer job. You have to ride? What do you have to ride? What do you even ride? You have to clean tack. Are you talking about horses? You don't have horses. Mr. G Daddy says, I have voluntary work to do, but I still have time for a bowl of lunch late and cooking, cleaning, and Star Wars. Yes. Other gamer says, I don't wear onesies, especially not SpongeBob. Yes, horses. G Daddy, no Star Wars. Then I have to get ready for my fox hunt. You're hunting foxes? You monster! That's it. And that's all for today. Hey, thank you very much for watching. You guys are the best. Big thank you today to Welder X and to Commander Andrew for the super chat requests for the next Floppa video. I appreciate it very much. Thank you so much. Big thank you to our regular viewers, Melon Playground Guy, Other Gamer, Model Cars Weekly, Mr. G Daddy, Carter08, Taku, Regicide, Alex Nunn, and Levon Johnson. Alex says, sorry I was late. You better be sorry. You better be sorry you were late. I expect you to be bright and early next time. And thank you to our moderator, Commander Andrew and Cad Bane. Hope you have a nice night. And hopefully, if Count Dooku is available, we'll be playing Minecraft tomorrow. So I'll see you then. Other gamer says, yes, a fox hunt, but it will be a dog killing the fox, not me. Well, you should kill the fox yourself. Honestly, I'd do it. I'll kill all the foxes. I don't care. And then I'll eat them. We'll skin them. We'll skin them, and then we'll put them in a pot, and we'll boil them up. Anyway, adios. Have a nice night. See you.